Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're taking a look at mobile releases for the month of September 2021. Now, I am a little bit late in this one, so two of these are actually available to play right now from about a day ago, so let's get into it. Okay, so first up, this launched about a day ago. That is going to be World Flipper. Now, this one's a really nice one. I'll probably play it casually on the side. Don't know if I'll make content for it. It's just one that, for me, growing up, when I first got into PCs, pinball was the type of games that were on all of the PCs. I'm very old, yes, I know. And it's just got that bit of nostalgia for me of the pinball style. It's once again, it's got really nice 2D art, 2D characters, and they do it really well. And then you've got the pixel art in the combat, which I think the pixel art adds a bit of charm to the pinball type combat. I think it all just works well. I know we do have a lot of games with incredible aesthetics, incredible 3D rendering and stuff like that, but sometimes when a game is niche enough, I still find it really enjoyable, even having something like pixel art. And like I said, the pinball style in this game really does satisfy that urge. So that is World Flipper. Like I said, out now. You can go to your app store and download it. Next up, we have Dislyte. Now, this is the game that dropped on the same day as World Flipper, or I think it was a little bit earlier, and it sort of came out of nowhere. They didn't announce that it was dropping. It is an open beta, so it's one of the ones where the progress won't be wiped. However, it is still needing a lot of development, I feel. I'm not too sure how long until full global. There is certain regions where this is playable. Australia is one for me. I think Canada, the Philippines, maybe the UK, I can't remember, but you can play this game. You can download the APK. It's a bit of a nightmare to play. I ended up having to use Nox, had to be on a 64-bit on the Android 9, I believe it was. So it's a bit of a play around, but if you jump over to their Discord, someone will be able to help you get started with it. It's by Lilith Games. There's the same creators as AFK Arena, which is the game I play on my other channel. So I've played Lilith Games for a while. They're normally pretty good, but this game at the moment, from what I've played it flat out for 2 days now. It needs a lot of work. The aesthetics, the story, the soundtrack, everything's fantastic there, but the core mechanics of the game, they need a lot of quality of life and they need a lot of development in it. But if they do nail that before they go into their full advertising campaign and global launch, I think this game could be a really big success. But it is going to rely heavily on if they can implement just some basic things. They've obviously taken a lot of inspiration from things like Summoner's War, but there's some basic features from those games that are just missing from this. Not even like gameplay features, just like quality of life features, like mass selling your runes, or in this game they call them relics. Little things like that, which I'm sure they can develop before their full global launch, but a really nice game. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. That is Dislyte, like I said, in an open beta phase, but if you want to get in early, you can now. Like I said, those regions, but you can get it through the APK. Next up, we have Pokemon Unite. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into Pokemon Unite. It is releasing on mobile on September 22. Now, I'm sure everyone who's half interested in Pokemon and this game in particular has seen some gameplay because it has been available on the Switch, but it is just coming out on mobile now, so you can play it on mobile. Me personally, I am the biggest Pokemon fan. However, I'm not a big MOBA person myself, so I'm not going to be playing it. I did play the betas for this. It's just not my style, so I'm not going to be digging into it. I'm waiting. Pokemon Masters was what I was hoping would be my big mobile gaming entry into Pokemon. Obviously, we did have Pokemon Go ages ago, which is still doing very well, but I played that massively like everyone for the first little bit, then dropped out. Then Masters was like my next, I was big into the Gacha game scene. I was hoping that would be good. It was a bit of a flop in my opinion. Now we have Unite. I'm still hanging out that I'll find a really good home in a Pokemon mobile game at some stage, but for now, it's not. Honestly, a bunch of those, the Pokemon games that you see that are just fake Pokemon games, they actually have some really good designs for a gacha game, and I wish they would just adopt one of them, because those fake ones are the kind of Pokemon games that I would actually play on mobile. But Unite, nonetheless, great game if you're into MOBAs. Plenty of content out there, you can go check it out. Next up, we have Awaken Chaos Era. Now, this game doesn't have the official release date announced. I just wanted to put it on your radar. It is currently going through its 4th or 5th closed beta test. So that is, I think that'll end fairly soon. And This game, once again, I've played through 2 of the betas. The first one I played through to as far as they'd let you. The second one I played through a little bit. The third and fourth, I've just sort of dropped off waiting for the full global launch. But this game, very similar to what Dislyte is trying to do. They're trying to make an impact on that Summoner's War, Raid Shadow Legends, Epic 7 type market. This one, very Epic 7 feeling, but with the World of Warcraft type vibe in the characters. It's got some nice animated nice animations on the ultimates and all that sort of stuff. I'd say features in the game, this one's probably got more than Dislyte does at the moment. However, Dislyte's gone into that open beta phase, while this one just keeps going into closed betas. So I'm really keen to see how polished this game is once they actually go into the full global launch of it. But definitely one I will pick up at global launch. I didn't play through the most recent beta just because, like I said, I feel like about a year ago was the first beta that I played in this game. So it's been getting developed for a while, and hopefully it is pretty polished when it does come out. But that is Awaken Chaos Era. I will let you guys know. I'll make a video about it once it does make an announcement about its actual official release date. Next up, we have Revived Witch. Now, this is for a closed beta, not the, you can see CBT registration. It's from the 15th of September to the 23rd. So a small gap, but if you want to play in the CBT, you can jump in there and have a look. Now, this game is by, if we scroll down to the bottom, screw it, we'll just play it. It's by Yoastar. So a lot of people do have a lot of respect for Yoastar. I know they're well respected in the industry. So a lot of players would be happy to jump into this. Keep in mind, it is going to be another pixel art game. However, this one does have some very fine detail in their pixel art. It seems like the next level of pixel art to me, compared to some of the other pixel art games that I have seen. But the combat in it actually looks quite nice. So I'm actually going to jump into this CBT. Won't play it flat out, but definitely check it out and see what it's about, because honestly, the combat looks not too bad in my opinion. Even with that pixel art aesthetic, I think it has a little bit to offer. So I'm keen to jump into this one and check it. Plus, it's got a bunch of that exploration with puzzles and all that sort of stuff. And once again, it's Yoastar, so it's got that extra bit of polish. So hopefully this goes down well. And you can see the and for me, if a game's got good 2D art, and then the combat art is like pixel and stuff, I'm actually okay with it. I'm really getting over chibi in-game models, but like pixel art and stuff like that, I'm actually more cool with pixel art than chibis these days. So that one, like I said, CBT, not too sure when the actual game will launch, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. And finally on the list, another one that I'm not 100% sure on the release date of, but this is Cafe Girl Gun. It did have a beta, an English beta, about 3 to 4 weeks ago, I believe it was. So it's coming. I'm not too sure on a date. I feel like it might be sometime in this month, so I wanted to put it in here if you're keen on this game. For me personally, the combat does look kind of nice in it. But once again, it's full waifu with chibi models, and I am just about past my limit on full waifus with chibi models. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one. I probably jump into it for a little bit, but I think I'm just going to wait. On the full waifu collector with guns, I think I'm just waiting on the new Girls Frontline, the Girls Frontline 2. Not the mini one with chibi models, you know, like the full Girls Frontline 2. One's called, I think the chibi one's Neural Cloud, and the other one, I can't remember the name, but when that's going to be my next full waifu with guns game, I think. I don't think I can keep doing these chibi games anymore. I'm at my limit, but hey, if you can still deal with chibis, well, Girl Cafe Gun. Hopefully, like I said, this month, but not 100%. So that is the last one on the list, guys. Let me know what you guys are interested in actually playing through these ones. For me personally, it's Dislyte and Awaken Chaos Era. I've been looking for another good turn-based gacha game, and I'll play Dislyte until Awaken Chaos Era gets full launch, and then I'll probably make a decision between the two. But once again, that is it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.